Good morning and welcome to our meditation group, Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty. My name is Father Frank Buckley, delighted to be your host for our morning meditation. This is a three-part program. The first part is inspiration, and this morning for inspiration, we will be using one of my favorites, Father Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, Divine Milieu, a book I read many years ago, and then at one of our Star Awards, Al Marcella and his wife Beatrice reminded me of how transformative this book can be. So we'll use that. The second part we'll do our 20-minute meditation, and as always, we will end with a Jesuit examen. Today is Thursday. It is going to be a great day, and one reason it will be a great day will be coming to understand what Chardin means by divine milieu and how it can really do actually transform our everyday lives. So without any further ado, let's dive right in to this amazing theologian. Part 3, the divine milieu. No man lives or dies to himself, but whether through our life or through our death, we belong to Christ. The first two parts of this essay are simply an analysis and verification of the above words of St. Paul. We belong to Christ. We have considered in turn the sphere of activity, development in life, and the sphere of passivity, diminishment, and death in our lives. All around us, to right and left, in front, behind, above, below, we have only had to go a little beyond the frontier of sensible appearances in order to see the divine welling up and showing through. But it is not only close to us, in front of us, that the divine presence has revealed itself. It has sprung up so universally. And we find ourselves so surrounded and transfixed by it that there is no room left to fall down and adore it, even within ourselves. By means of all created things without exception, the divine assails us, penetrates us, and molds us. We imagined it as distant and inaccessible, whereas in fact we live steeped in its burning layers. In Io vivimus, as Jacob said, awakening from his dream, the world, this palpable world, which we were wont to treat with the boredom and disrespect with which we habitually regard places with no sacred association for us, is in truth a holy place, and we did not know it. Venite adoremus. Let us withdraw to the higher and more spiritual ether, which bathes us in living light. And let us take joy in making an inventory of its attributes and recognizing their nature before examining in a general way the means by which we can open ourselves even more to its penetration. Wow, thank you, Teilhard. How do we open ourselves to the presence of the divine milieu right here in our midst? Personally, I cannot think of one better way to do this than to turn the gaze inwards through a contemplative practice. And it really helps to have community. So, together as a community, let's get ready to give this first 20 minutes of the day to God. God's comfortable. I invite you to get comfortable. Let's take our shoes off. While I'm lowering the lights, I invite you to unplug from all technology. All right, I've got the timer set for 20 minutes. I invite you to lower your eyes, turn the gaze inwards, and we'll begin and end with the sound of the bell. Listen, listen, the sound of this beautiful bell brings us back to our true self. As always, we begin with a little grounding exercise to start the meditation with diaphragmatic breathing. That's breathing deeply as possible in through the nose, out through the mouth, all the way into the lower tummy. Together as a community, inhale, open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time, deeply as possible. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. Take the attention to the body. Feel the feet pressed on to the green earth, our mother, the divine milieu, and just take a moment to notice how solid the earth feels beneath us. Moving up the body, the place we hold a lot of tension is the shoulders. Whatever you've been holding on to, just let go, lighten up, surrender. Moving towards the front of the body, we arrive at the heart. I invite you to take the hands to the heart. Focus on something that brings you a little joy and name it in one word. Gently place that word next to the heart, and as a community, let's breathe into the joy. Together, inhale, exhale, release the hands and just notice what you feel. And finally, we focus on an intention for our practice. St. Ignatius suggests we ask God for what we most deeply desire, being courageous enough to ask God for something great and beautiful this morning. And we'll seal that intention with an inhale and exhale. Take the attention to the sounds outside, the sensations of the body, and the breath. Drop down and enjoy a little deep rest. Please continue. Very, very gently bring your attention back to the room. If the eyes were closed, go ahead. Open the eyes. Let's circle the wrists. Bring a little energy back into the body. Excellent. Healthy spine, healthy body. Let's stretch the spine a little. Inhale, raise the arms up. Tilt to the left and then to the right. Gentle back bend, look towards the heavens. Round the back, look towards the feet. Back upright. Release the hands. Take the palms to the heart. Deep inhale. And exhale, release the hands. Well done. Now we'll move into our Jesuit Examen, where we'll look over the last 24 hours and just notice where God came alive for us. One of the ways we build a little community here is feel free to drop that experience in the comment box, and I will share with you where God's come alive for me recently. So, of course, I'll start. Today at noon, Dr. Azenstad is doing a little dream workshop on active imagination for the new year 2021. So I'm really excited about participating in that. I'm very interested in Jungian active imagination as well as dreams and Ignatius's focus on the power of imagination and prayer. Second, I could not be more excited about our parish at Blessed Sacrament. The Jesuit community continues to reimagine as we look at Pope Francis's words that I want a church that is dirty, bruised, and hurting from being on the streets. So, in the middle of this pandemic, how can we be a parish that is dirty, bruised, and hurting from being on the streets? What would that look like, smell like, taste like? As well as engage Jesuit alumni as well. So I think by now you guys know how much that excites me. The doors of the church are locked, and it is now time to reimagine. And of course, it helps to reimagine when you have, third for me, a theologian like Teilhard de Chardin, that when we get bored, when we get disillusioned, he brings us back to this very Ignatian idea that we stand on holy ground. And the only way we're going to remember this, the only way we're going to experience this, is by turning the gaze inwards. We go within or we go without. So happy Thursday. I'm going to work on getting us a poem together for tomorrow, for Friday. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and God bless you.